Welcome everyone in lecture 8 of unit 5, and in last lecture we have designed a Turing machine for language L is equal to a raised to power n, b raised to power n greater than equal to 1, and we build a logic that we marked 1a here and move forward and marked 1b here and move backward, marked 1a here, then move forward, marked 1b here, then backward, marked 1a here and marked b here. Then here we get no small a, we get is capital B in the right of capital A, we get capital B. We check everything is changed into capital B, and at the end we get blank and reach to halt state. So here in this process we marked 1a here and move forward, we can get small h and capital B, then we will get small b, and by coming back we can get capital B and small a, and we will get capital A. So in this way we marked 1a here and 1b here, and at the end when you reach start to halt, at the end you will get at least one capital B, and there may be more, but there will be minimum one capital B. It means that you have changed one small b to capital B and one small a to capital A. It means that it is for n greater than equal to 1. Now we will change the conditions here. Suppose I have to design Tm for L is equal to a raised to power n, b raised to power n greater than equal to 0 using same logic. So first we design the matching part, this one 1a and 1b, 1a and 1b, and then we will try to look at this condition, how we can accommodate this condition in our Turing machine. So this is the start state. You get a, change it to capital A. You can get more age, leaving it unchanged. Then small b, change to capital B, moving to left. You will get a small age, moving to left. You will get capital A. Then in the right you will get more small a, you will change it, then leaving all small a's. Then before getting this small b you will get capital B's here, then small b, convert it to capital B, and moving backward you will get capital B, then small a's, then capital A. In this way you will match every a with every b. Then at the end in the right of capital A you will get capital B. Then you have to check there is all capital B's, and then you will get blank and reach to the halt state. This is state 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Here from start to final, start to halt, you will get at least one capital B. So this is for n greater than equal to 1. What you have to design for n greater than equal to 0. It means that n can be 0 also. If n is 0, then tape will be filled with blank only. It means that tape having blank only when n is 0. So at n is equal to 0, from start to halt you must reach from the blank. So you will add a transition here, blank blank r. Here at n is equal to 0 you will reach to final from this using this transition, otherwise you will reach to the final state using this transition. For 0 it works for 0, and for greater than 0 this transition will work 1a 1b, 1a 1b, and at the end there are some, at the right of capital A there are capital B, at least one capital B, and reach to the halt state. So this Turing machine will work for n greater than equal to 0. Now designing Turing machine for L is equal to a raised to power n, b raised to power n greater than equal to 2. So first draw it. You get A, change it to capital A, moving to right, small a, then small b, changing it to capital B, moving to left, then small a, moving to left, then capital A. You will get small a in the right of this capital A, then you change it, then you will get more small a, then you will get some capital B's, then you will get a small b. When you are coming back, you will get capital B, then small a, then capital A. In this way you will match all A and all B. All one for every A there is a B, for every A there is a B. But at the end, when you will get, suppose this is the input, you mark this, you mark this, you mark this, you mark this. So at the end, in the right of capital A, you will get capital B, BB, leaving it capital B and moving to right. But here you have to ensure that n is greater than equal to 2. There it means that n should be minimum 2. So you have to ensure that you at this position you have marked all A's and all B's. What you have to ensure that there are minimum 2 B's or there are minimum 2A and 2B. So here on reading B, you will move forward and check there should be at least 1 B more, so that you will get at least 2 capital B. There may be more capital B's, and at the end you will reach to the halt state. So in this way you are ensuring that you will get at least 2 capital B. It means that you have changed at least 2 small b to capital B and small a to capital A. So this will be the Turing machine for n greater than equal to 2. Now designing a new Turing machine, L is equal to a raised to power n, b raised to power 2n, n greater than equal to 1. So here their input will look like this, that if there is 2a, then it should be 4b. If there is 3a, then it should be 6b. So for every a you have to mark 2 b's. For every a you have to mark 2 b's. So at the start you get first small a, change it to capital A. You will get more small a's, leaving it unchanged. You will get a small b, change it to capital B and move to right, and you will get one more small b and change it to capital B and move to right. For one small a you are marking two small b's. For one small a you are marking 2 small b, and then you marked first small b, move to right, then you mark second small b, now move to left for another small a. You did for one small a and 2 small b, and after marking second small b you have to move to left so that you can find another small a. So here you are moving to left, you will get this capital B, then small a, then capital A, then you will find capital A, then you in the right of this capital A you can find more small a. You will change it to capital A and leaving all small a's to small a's, and you will get capital B, leaving it unchanged. Then you will get a small b, then you will get second small b, change, and from here you have to move to the left. You will move to the left till capital A. So in this way you are marking one small a to one small a with 2 small b. For one small a you are marking 2 small b, and at the end you will get B. Moving to right, and you will get all B's, and at the end you will reach to the halt. So in this way you will move to the halt state, and you can make two transitions here for capital B, but one is enough, because if you get one small b, one capital B, it means that there is one more capital B here. If you get one capital B, it means that you are getting two capital B, one here and one here, and one capital A. So in this way you can design Turing machine for a raised to power n, b raised to power 2n. This is start state 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So similarly you can design Turing machine as home assignment a raised to power n, b raised to power n greater than equal to 1. You can design Turing machine for a raised to power 2n, b raised to power 3n, n greater than equal to 1. What you need to do, you have to mark 2 A's here and 1 B here, and what you need to do, you have to mark 2 A's and 3 B, and on reading third B you have to move to the left. So, okay, in this way you can design the Turing machine for these two languages. This is a home assignment. Thanks for attending the lecture.